MI5 had intelligence the London Bridge terrorist was plotting an attack before his release from prison, a court has heard.
Convicted terrorist Usman Khan, 28, killed Cambridge University graduate Saskia Jones, 23, and Jack Merritt, 25, during a prisoner rehabilitation event near London Bridge on November 29, 2019.
Khan, who was armed with 2 knives and wore a fake suicide vest, was tackled by members of the public then shot dead by police on London Bridge. A full inquest, due to start on April 12, will examine how the tragedy happened and if it could have been stopped.
On Friday, coroner Mark Lucraft QC heard arguments from the victims' families for individual MI5 officers to give evidence, rather than a single high-ranking officer, known as Witness A. Nick Armstrong, for the Merritt family, said MI5 had intelligence before release he was planning a post-release attack.
That is a matter of obviously great significance. There was also evidence he had been radicalizing other inmates and encouraging violence, the court heard.
The lawyer added that Khan was suspected of false compliance and was considering relocating to Pakistan and giving up his nationality.
Mr. Armstrong added, "We do not want an overarching narrative, we want the facts, the detailed facts. This is about the level of risk Mr. Khan represented and the level of unknowns about the risk.
And the decisions that were taken, despite those unknowns, to let him go to Fishmonger's Hall.
The fact he was in a high-risk category shortly before release is significant. He spent much of his detention in special units and went straight out into the community without proper scrutiny.
It would not have taken much in the way of information sharing or concern to have changed the outcome of this."
In response, Jonathan Hoff QC, counsel for the coroner, confirmed police and probation service officers would give evidence on the decision-making in Khan's case.
"If there was information not disclosed to decision-makers, then Witness A could talk about that," he said.
Mr. Hoff went on, "Decision-makers can be asked what they would have done if it was brought to their attention."
MI5 had intelligence shortly before his release he might return to his old ways on the outside, ways of terrorist offending. That intelligence was not particular to security services and was in the records of other agencies, who could give evidence, Mr. Hoff said.